Hey, what's going on, tech fans? Welcome back once again to the channel. Elric here with Buddy the Dog, bringing you guys a brand new review of some headphones from the people at Audio-Technica. And we're actually using the microphones in the AG1X right now as we're talking. So with the intro, everything that you're hearing is off this microphone. And we'll show you a little bit later on in the game how this super cardioid condenser microphone works really well, keeps out all the outside sound, and makes it really great for talking in-game or just using it to dictate stuff. So with that said, let's jump in and let's check out the details in these headphones and see at the end of the day whether you be willing to spend that $300 that these suckers cost. What? All right, folks, so here we have them in my hand, the AG1X, the latest thing from Audio-Technica. Now, right off the bat, these guys say that these are isolation headphones, and I gotta say it does work that way, because if you're playing your game and music's on, it's really hard to hear anybody even yelling in the background at you. When Jesus was playing the game and I was trying to hit him, I had to actually physically hit him to get him to realize I was talking to him. When I put the headphones on and I turn the music on and somebody's yelling at me at the same time, I couldn't hear it either, and I'd have the same thing happen to me. So I want to, get that right out there. Now, these things are totally designed according to them for gaming. But I'm going to tell you right off the bat before I even delve into the video that these things are actually much more than just gaming headphones. And at least they don't try to tell you that they're 5.1, 7.1 and throw that bullshit at you and try to, cop into that game. These are just great 2.1 headphones. I say 2.1 because the bass is all reproduced inside here with the 53mm drivers. Now, inside of each of these things is a 53mm driver, and the 53mm driver is actually at an angle. You guys can see that, and that brings the sound reproduction to your ears a little bit different than when it's straight out. And like I said before, the bass is actually inside of here. So all the airflow goes inside of the cups and then comes out to the drivers, giving you extreme bass. In fact, out of almost all the gaming headphones I've ever seen, the bass on these is like ba 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 boom. And you guys can see as I sit here and twist the frickin' frack out of these things, they are very, and I mean very, flexible. When you put them on your head, honestly, you can barely even feel them at all. These two cups right here, they kind of grab the weight of the headphone. And so when they're sitting on your head, all you really kind of feel is just those two things sitting in your head, extremely lightweight. Now, they feature a closed back dynamic design, and what that is, that means that this entire thing surrounds your ear. When you put them on, you're completely enclosed, and that's kind of where the isolation comes in. Now, many headphones out there that we've tested and seen here, you guys see they have a little button that says, oh, turn on the isolation. Okay, it's like a mechanical little kind of bullcrap trick. These aren't isolation in that way whatsoever. These are isolation is that when you put these damn things on, they cup your fracking ears and you can't hear anything outside of what's going on unless the volume's off, and that's pretty cool. One thing I gotta really talk about too, the microphone. Super cardioid directional microphone. Now, you guys who are musicians out there and stuff, you know what that means. That means that this microphone only picks up what's being directed into it. So it doesn't matter if you've got sounds in the background going on, a fan going on, this won't pick it up, and it only engages when you talk into it. That's one of the absolute best features. And the fact that you can move it around, the gooseneck's completely flexible in any direction, just makes it a very flexible tool for when you're in your game and you want to talk to people a lot. Now, me, myself, I'm kind of new to going in there and talking a lot of crap. My son's good at it, Jesus is good at it, they've been doing it, they're a newer generation. I usually just play my game, keep my mouth shut, and still sometimes, type something in there, like, hey guys, thanks. But I admit, the microphone is a lot easier. Now, we talked about sound reproduction. The 53mm driver that's inside of these things produces a wide variety of frequencies. 5 hertz all the way up to 35,000 hertz. I mean, that's major flexibility. And the fact that they're only really, 2.1 headphones or 2.0 if you want to really be super duper technical. None of that fake crap like they do, the 5.1, 7.1, you guys all go, dude, they're not true. Yeah, they don't even waste their time doing that. And there's another thing that comes in. Because they don't do that, these can double not only as your gaming headphones, you can take them right into your recording studio. And I have the ATH-M50 headphones. I've been using them for a very long time. I say like almost my entire life in the music business, because it seems like I've had those things forever in one form or another, and they work really nice, very flat. These really super duper nice. Now, here you guys can see some shots. G's in game, he's playing around, he's going around in that Overwatch game and kicking some ass in there and talking, and it seems to work really great. We heard no complaints about whatsoever, and you guys saw in the intro that we use that as well, and we'll use it again. So the microphone on here is very high quality. So I know a lot of people just go, oh man, I know, audio, yeah, but These cover a lot of ground. They just do. It's really hard for me to like talk about the headphones at $300 because I know $300 is like a lot of money for people to have headphones, you know? Real quick though, let's see how the audio sounds just through a microphone and see what you guys think. So let's do a little rocking and talking right now and let's check out some music real quick. Both of the input cables are also gold plated, so you're going to get great sound. It's even better than copper, even better than silver. It's gold. And to control these headphones, it's very simple. You have a controller right here, so you can control your audio volume, mic on and off and all that right from this. Now, one thing about this though is that this is probably what breaks the most on almost all gaming headphones and headphones that have these things, because for some reason these pieces go bad. Now we'll see how long these last, but hopefully it won't be the caveat and the Achilles heel like I've seen in a lot of other brands. Hopefully we don't see that. You also get a 20-foot extension cable, so if you're playing PS4 games, Xbox or whatever, you can plug right in. Also, it works with all your smartphone device and all that stuff. I guess even with the new Apple phone if you get an adapter. Many people buy things strictly on looks. Now, if you're one of those people that does that, you're gonna really like the looks of these cans because you can see they're really beautiful. And it does seem like the theme these days almost everywhere is black and red. Black and red. AMD, Asus, Ferraris, they all share the black and red color scheme. And guess what? So do these. The red on here though is actually pretty badass. As you guys can see in a close-up shot, this red is badass. I actually want to paint one of my guitars this color. Whatever scarlet red color it is freaking badass. And I want to paint a guitar the same color to make it match. As far as the comfort level goes, the pads that go around your ears are as soft as a baby's butt. You know what I'm saying? They're just really soft. And when you put them on your ears, you get no, I don't know what you want to call it, like maybe a friction burn, or not a friction burn, but friction irritation from gaming for a long time. You don't get that whatsoever. Never at all is there any kind of discomfort. So comfort level on these things is actually really nice. The design is cool. You don't have to worry about putting it, on the wrong side, because look, it simply tells you right and left. So you don't even have to screw up that. It makes your life much simpler. But I just got to say, overall, folks, I know that you guys are freaking on the price, but they're just some pretty badass headphones. All right, so there you have it, the AG1X headphones and people over at Audio-Technica. And I have to say, though, that for gaming, if you're just going out there looking for strictly a set of gaming headphones, I honestly think that $300 is a lot of frickin' money. I mean, it just is. But there's something I gotta say, like all of my life practically, at least for the last few years since I've been doing stuff with music, I've been using the ATH M50 headphones. And those things work really good. Let me see what the heck I did with them. I had them here. So I usually use these. And these things are about $169, and they're really good. They sound great. These headphones, though, for doing audio mixdown, I'm going to tell you, they sound better. I was quite shocked. So not only are these headphones good for doing the gaming, The microphone's actually really excellent for in-game. If you're a person who doesn't want to go out and spend a whole bunch of money buying 2 different sets of high-end headphones, these are good. Now, for true audiophiles and people who go out and buy Macintosh amps and all that shit, you'd laugh at all these headphones. You'd be like, ha 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 ha, because the headphones you're wanting are like, you're going to be like $1,600. But let's just face it, most of us don't have that kind of money. We'd have to be like, you know, rich, which I'm not either. So, like I got to say, at the end of the day, if you've only got $300 and you want to have headphones that can do both great gaming and work inside your audio studio and you don't want to spend any more money, these are very, very excellent. I give them editor's choice. However, for pure gaming, $300, no. Unless you're just like the Uber gamer who's got extra money to throw around, you're like, yeah, fuck it, I can buy whatever I want. You might want to look at something else. But like I said, if you're a person who likes entry-level audiophile stuff that has really nice sound quality. Now, these are 50 ohm headphones. Like some of the audiophiles out there would probably want to use a headphone amplifier using these. I wouldn't just suggest just plugging them in anything. But one thing cool about these that I think is cool for gamers, though, is that the thing that you can do is you can play with your PS4. It doesn't advertise that you can play with the Xbox One, but I'm going to imagine that if you can use your PS4, you can use your Xbox One. I guess just Microsoft didn't want to pay for that advertisement on the packaging. So for PC, Xbox, you know, PS4, these things are great. They come with a 20-foot long cord. All the talking and gaming stuff is really good. You're going to really like that aspect about it. I mean, these are very good headphones. I just don't think at the end of the day, like I said, people are going to pay $300 for them unless they got the money. But if you're doing two things at once, like I said, doing audio and using them for gaming, they're definitely a solid win. We'll have links down below. I want to hear your guys' comments, like always, and what you guys have to say about it. I know it's very hard to totally reproduce the audio things and bring it to you, but we tried doing this, you saw earlier in the video, where we put a microphone in and let you hear it, and it's just very, very clear. As far as music-wise, like in the studio, right? Like I said, the ATH M50s, they're really nice. They're kind of more flat. These ones have a big, huge just sound. It just, when you put these headphones on, if you can go out and try them anywhere, you'll see that these things have just a huge, big amount of sound inside of the cans that makes it very, very nice. So I'm Eric. You guys have been watching Tech Tomorrow. Hope you like this vid. There's a like button. You know what to do if you like it. If not, hey, leave a comment. Tell me why you did, and we'll try to improve. And we'll see you guys back on the channel for more vids. And just like the intro, hey, all this audio was recorded through this mic. Peace.